So my name's Donna Thomas. I live in Ashton, so I'm local, founder of the charity, and I've got the grand title of CEO, but it really means I'm the boss. The charity's called the Anthony Seddon Fund. It's a bit of a strange name, but my son took his own life 6 years ago after struggling for years with mental illness. He was 30 when he died. And we started to raise money for our local mind. And after about a year, it became really clear to us that we needed to set up as a charity in our own right, because we were getting a lot of people with serious ongoing mental health issues like schizophrenia, bipolar, who weren't getting any support in the community at the time. And it just kind of started to grow organically, really, with people maybe wanting to come and talk to me about their loved ones who were feeling suicidal, or maybe they had lost somebody previously to suicide. And it just kind of went from there. We started off with a market stall. We ended up with a shop, so we could have a little table and chairs for people to come in and natter. And each year it's just grown until we've got what we've got today, which is the Anthony Seddon Centre. So we're here for anybody who wants to come in and talk. We've got some fantastic volunteers who are all people with their own lived experience, and most of the volunteers came in at one point maybe to chat, and they've ended up staying and then going on to support other people, which is absolutely that's the perfect way. They know what the benefits can bring of just being able to talk to somebody when you need to. So we set up a support group for families and friends initially. That's how it started. And today we still have a support group for family and friends. And it's amazing the power of peer support. So just being able to walk in here and talk to somebody else who knows exactly what you're going through and understands the guilt that goes with it, because what did I do wrong? How come my other children haven't turned out like that? I should have done this and I should have done that. And I've just got off the phone this morning to a mum who lost her son last year. And today's the first time she's been able to talk to anybody about it. And the first thing she said to me was, I should have known. Why did I let him leave the house that day? It's my fault. I should have saved him. And that is what we have to live with day in, day out. So when you're living with someone with mental illness, whether it's your son, your partner, your brother, your sister, it's so hard. And you're constantly trying to do the best you can. But then when you've lost someone through suicide, the guilt just intensifies. And all of those times where you'd kind of had enough and you'd secretly been glad that they'd gone in hospital because you didn't have to worry about them, they all come back to haunt you, and you can't help asking yourself, did I do enough? And the answer generally is, yeah, you did. You absolutely did enough, but you can't do everything. So that's why we're here, is to just try to make that journey a little bit lighter for people, or to help people if they have lost someone to suicide. So you can come to the Anthony Seddon Centre. We're open 5 days a week. You don't have to come in and just expect to sit down and have a full-blown conversation, because we're not always ready for that. So just come in and say, can I have a look around? I'm thinking of coming in. I think the hardest thing for anybody is that very first conversation, because how on earth do you put it in words? And I know in the past that stopped me from asking for help, because how do I walk in somewhere and say, this is what's going on in my head, when I don't even understand it myself? So all I would say is, don't worry about the words, don't worry about what you're going to say. Just get yourself in that building, walk through that door, and I promise you that whoever is sat behind reception will help you to find those words. So they've been absolutely fantastic. I've been dragged kicking and screaming to go and do interviews, and I go on, so I'm not the most exciting person to listen to, but they've insisted. They've made me go and do interviews. They've come here whenever we've had any promotional events going on. So they've always been there to support us. They've come in, they've put me at ease, they've put the volunteers at ease, and they've encouraged us to just be open and honest about why we do what we do. and how it can help people. And they've just been invaluable, really. They've made us feel as if we are a part of the community. Anything that gives the brand sort of a new, fresh image is definitely the right thing to do. And I think it's really important that we remind people, a lot of the younger people especially, who maybe have never even been interested in radio, local radio, certainly never pick up a newspaper. And I think it's a really good way of getting to those young people and saying, look, you know, there are other things, other ways of finding out what's going on in your community, but not only that they can contribute to that as well. So the most rewarding thing that we do at the Anthony Seddon Centre is we watch people come through the door, they struggle to get through that door, it takes all the courage, they make it through, they come in thinking that they are worthless human beings, that they've got nothing to contribute and convinced that there's no reason why they should carry on. And we watch them opening up, and then we see them supporting other people, and that is absolute, I love it. I feel blessed to be part of the Tameside community. I absolutely love it. I love the people. Some of the people have got absolutely nothing, but we've got a pride in Tameside, we've got a pride in each other, and our community is one of the strongest.